Hey everybody, Sive here with ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look at what's going on the euro currency. In general, market is moving with the plan that we discussed, that some downward continuation could start, and we have considered a position taking around 790 resistance area. This was relatively successful. Now the question is what to do next. In general, we're trying to combine the things that we see on the daily and intraday charts together with our major setup that we have on the weekly. So on the weekly we have a bearish grabber that suggests significant action to the downside, somewhere to the 1395 lows. So they should be taken out, at least according to the technical scenario. And we have got the first attempt to take the position. Now we're in the market. Currently, based on the things that we will discuss today, you will see that currently it makes sense to move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. Because here some signs exist that the theoretical market could try to move slightly higher to prepare to make a bit more extended upward bounce before real downside action will start, if of course it will start at all. And here's why. First of all, recall that our invalidation point for weekly pattern stands right here. It's about the stop around 1852, around 1850. So, but today market start flirting with the MACD line, and today or maybe tomorrow, it's chance exists that we could get the bullish grabber. If it will happen, then it suggests that market should move above this area. So it means that on the intraday charts, we probably will get some more extended retracement in some way of the ABCD pattern, something like this. So it means that potentially we could get another chance to take the position on the bearish side with the big weekly pattern, but with a better price. So that's what we currently are considering. But for now, this grabber is not formed yet. So it's not confirmed, and actually market here hasn't touched yet the MACD line. So we need to wait and see. Maybe it will happen tomorrow. It also might happen. On lower time frame, on the 4 time frame chart, you could see that the grabber that we mentioned yesterday worked perfect, and market dropped below the low. So currently this grabber is completed. But now market stands at the confidence support, 1720, 1717. And if we suggest that this support area will be combined with the daily grabber, that's might be just more than enough reason to suggest that here's might be another upward pullback here. So that's the things that we need to keep in mind. So currently, in this point, I wouldn't consider taking new shorts by far, waiting for results of combination of these two factors. I mean, confluence area and possible bullish grabber. If we will not get the grabber, that might change the situation. In this case, market could try to keep going lower, trying to challenge this level for breakout and just moving with the big weekly pattern. But since chances on the grabber right now stands on the table, it might be a wrong moment for making decision on the long entry. If not to say about the long entry at all, just because we're not considering taking long positions, because we're moving with the weekly bearish grabber, and for us the major scenario, major direction currently is down. That's why we're mostly searching rallies for taking shorts position rather than trying to make the money on these minor rallies that we see on the intraday chart. Another thing that we have here stands on the hourly chart, which is a bullish divergence. And this divergence makes sense because it has been formed right at the confidence support. Once again, this divergence suggests taking out of the stop, very similar to the target of the potential grabber that we have on the daily chart. So that's what we have currently in place. That being said, if you have taken short position in the point where we discussed, move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. For now, it is not guaranteed yet that market will show this pullback, because we do not know yet whether the grabber will be formed or not. But these risks exist. That's why better to protect your position with the break-even stop. If you plan to take new shorts, it's better to wait for this scenario and do not take position right now. Wait for a possible stronger upside bounce. For the bulls, if you would like to take the long position, I would suggest to wait at least the appearing of the grabber on the daily chart. If you will get it on the back, then probably it might be some pattern to be formed around right here that you will try to use and actually for intraday scalp trade. That's probably in towards what we have currently on euro currency. So just let's keep watching how market will play it.